Hi, and welcome to a new video of this MOOC. In this video, we are going to start developing our first complex Angular application that consists on a chronometer. So, we will develop an application with two components. The first one is the default component, the default application component that Angular deploy for us. And the second one is a new component we are going to include in order to manage the logic of the chronometer. So, in this new component we are going to create, we will manage this logic and also, of course, the template in which we will render the chronometer account, and also in which we will include the buttons that will handle the actions of the user. So this is the aspect of our objective application, which we can see the welcome message, also a label that includes the status of the chronometer, stopped or running. Here we have the display of the chronometer, in which we can see the minutes, the seconds, and the milliseconds, and then three buttons that will handle the user actions in order to start, stop, and reset the chronometer. The steps we are going to follow in order to develop our chronometers are the ones you can see in this slide. First of all, we will create a new Angular application with the command line interface tools, and also using these tools we will create our new chronometer component. Then we will modify the application main view in order to include this new component, the template of this new component, instead of the default view that Angular includes in the sample application. Then we will implement the logic of the chronometer, but this will be in the next video. So in this video we are going to just cover the three main steps. So let's start coding. Of course, we offer to you the final solution of this chronometer that you will be able to find here at this link. So, before starting this video, I have created a new Angular application called Chronometer, and now I'm going to enter in this new folder, in this new project, and I'm going to create the new component using ng generate component, and I'm going to call chronometer. Okay, so this will create the three files I need for implementing the logic, the template, the tests, and the styles of my component, and also modifies the main application module in order to import this new component. So if I go to my text editor, I can see here how in the new project I have the new files included in the chronometer folder. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is to run the new project with ng serve, and to modify the main template in order to change the default title and to change the template that Angular renders in order to show our new component. So if I go to a web browser, I can see here how Angular have developed the sample application. Okay, so I'm going to first of all modify the title, and instead of app, I'm going to put here welcome to chronometer. So now Angular should display the new title of my application, that is chronometer. Now I'm going to remove this icon and these lines, and I'm going to render here the new component I have created. So if I go to the logic of my new component, here chronometer.component.ts, I can see here the selector that I need to put in the HTML in order to render my component. So I copy this selector, I'm going to the HTML of the default view in Angular, and I'm going to remove the image and all the links. instead of this, I'm going to include here a new tag with the string I have just included. So if this works, I should now see here in the template below welcome to Chronometer the template that corresponds to the Chronometer. If I go here to the HTML of my Chronometer, I can see that this should render this paragraph tag, Chronometer works. So let's see if this works, and of course this is working as expected. So the next step now is to start implementing the logic of the component. First of all, the template, including the display and the buttons, and then to implement the logic that will handle the user buttons and act accordingly, modifying the template. But this we will see this in the next video. Thank you and see you then. Bye.